Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for subscribing if that's what you do. I'm like shaking my legs, so my whole like camera is shaking. But you guys, okay, so I had to stop and make this video really quick because I'm like legit super uncomfortable right now. My lips are so glassy. I'm actually kind of like living for my lips right now. Anyway, guys, I'm halfway through this latest podcast, Shane's new podcast, the latest episode, the emo episode. I had to like pause it to make this video. Like, I am so uncomfortable. Okay, so you know, like Shane likes to flirt with Chris, the cameraman, who's in the podcast. If you don't know, Shane has a new podcast. It's Shane, his brother Jared, Rylan, and Chris, the cameraman, who they're also friends with. And it's kind of obvious that Shane has a crush on Chris. Like, it's super obvious. Like, he flirts with him like all the time. But like in this episode, the flirting is turned up to like level 100. It's crazy. It's like super uncomfortable to watch. And then halfway through the podcast, like, they're like all talking about like their worst breakups and how they dealt with it. And Chris is like, yeah, every single boyfriend I've ever had has cheated on me. Hashtag I can relate. And then Shane Dawson has his look like this. He gets really mad, and Shane's like, your current boyfriend, I know where he lives, I know him and everything, and if he ever cheats on you, I would go and cut his dick off with a knife. That's what he says. And then there's like a graphic of like someone having a knife in their hand. I was like, Shane, that's creepy. Oh my God. So you're gonna flirt with Chris, your cameraman, in front of Ryland, your fiance, the one you're living with, the whole time, every single podcast. In this episode, you're gonna flirt like 10 times more, and then you're gonna say that. Like, he looks like some like jealous boyfriend. Like, oh my God, I'm secretly in love with you. Like, if your boyfriend cheats on you, like, ugh, I wanna like cut his dick off because he makes you unhappy, and like, it hurts me to see you unhappy because I'm secretly in love with you. Like, that's the vibe I'm getting, and it's like creepy. Oh my God. I'm like, ugh. I'm so uncomfortable. Like, what the actual fuck? I live for Shane. I live for the podcast. That's Shane. The flirting is crazy. Tone it down, girl. Miss Mama, turn it down. And it's making me so uncomfortable. You know what I mean? Like, you can tell that Chris wants to say something, but he doesn't want to ruin his chances of being on this podcast. But it's like super cringe. I'm like, whoa. Like, I always saw it, but this episode, go watch it when this video's over. Like, well, subscribe here first and then go watch it. But like, it's the emo episode, the latest episode he posted. The flirting is so intense. I'm like, what the actual fuck? It's crazy. Anyway, let me know what you think of this situation in the comments below. Like, do you think Shane flirts with Chris on the podcast in front of Ryland? Do you think do you think Shane has a crush on Chris? Thumbs up, and definitely subscribe if you are new to this channel. Thanks for subscribing. Until next time. Bye, guys.